Alright, we're live. Hey guys,
Huh?
I have the stream live. Hit refresh.
Okay. I'll refresh and see if I can see it. Yep, there it is. Okay.
Alright guys, welcome to the stream.
You're a Tauren.
Yeah, I'm doing it on a Torn Shaman.
Nice.
For the sake of the stream.
You're a Tauren.
You may want to
Yeah, I
mute this stream. Otherwise, you're gonna get a lot of feedback.
Yeah, I just turned it down. I remember I want back before they updated the models. I wanted to play a Tauren. They were too ugly. I just couldn't get into it. I liked the lore and everything. So you can imagine how happy I was when they updated the models for Tauren. It was like, yes.
Is this the updated model on the Torn, or is this the old model?
Old. Oh, very, very old school.
This doesn't really bother me that much. Like, it looks good to me.
Well, I wanted to play a female Tauren, but I don't know. For me, it was the nostrils and the pixeliness, or, it looked really, really rough.
This looks pixely to you?
I mean, if you really look at their face, it's just...
Yeah, I don't know.
I think the female one looked a bit worse.
Oh yeah, I think so. I don't think they got the I'm looking at this. Why have I never noticed this before? I just thought I had to freaking use WoW Wiki in order to look up the location for where this guy spawns, and why have I never noticed this area over here?
Oh, I see you set it up your other tab thingies above your spells quite nicely.
Yeah.
Looks like you got your buffs on the right corner and your potions on the left. That's a good setup. Oh, and of course your stomp. That's a really good one to have on, the get-go. Maybe not on the hotbar, but close enough. I mean, sometimes that war stomp can be a lifesaver.
Well, here's the thing. You like using keybinds. I'm not a fan of keybinds.
Yes.
You like using keybinds. So like I have all my stuff down in this corner to get all the spells I need to hit really quickly all together right there. And then I'm just gonna show you, like, watch how I use my mouse. Like, I'm gonna target what I want to kill. Set auto attack. Let me just set my lightning shield real fast.
It's too far away.
And I'm gonna start with lightning bolt, and then when it gets melee range, I'm gonna switch to my melee attack area.
Yeah, that's how I was back before I had keybinds. I'd, rely on the placement of my spells. Like, usually the starting spells would be on the very farthest left, and then everything that I, use a lot will be in the middle, and then my stuff that I only need to use, like once in a while, or things with really high CDs, I'll put on the far right.
Yeah.
I still do that with my keybinds, and I guess I still do that in general.
I mean, it makes sense, so it feels the most natural for you. But this is how I usually organize it, even on my hunter.
Blood and thunder.
Dots, spells that do dots. I usually do that near the farthest to the left, near the beginning of the bar. Because, you know, those... You want to get those dots as fast as possible, right?
Go with
Yeah.
honor.
And then, of course, you know, it's... You know, 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, no, I
You know,
gotcha.
just click those and reapply.
Yeah.
Usually, I'll have either a spell that makes me move faster or a spell that's going to save my life on either
Right
the
next to
third
melee.
to last, either the third to last keybind or the very last. Like, so it's either 10 or 12.
Those are generally right up next to melee for me. Those are generally my closest ones. Like, you notice I have a stone claw totem really close, past the my attacking abilities.
Yeah. For me, it's where I would put, for example,
Welcome to
you know,
chat.
the bubble shield for the paladin or the feigned death for a hunter.
Yeah, hunters don't get feigned death until like I think level 50 in classic.
Whoa, real?
It's really late. It's really late. In classic disengage, it doesn't like launch you back. All it does is it's a cast. You have to cast it, and it reduces your aggro you have on hunters in classic. It's like the strangest ability. Yeah, if your aggro's too high, you might want to cast it a few times, like cast it once or twice. It's also on the cooldown too, so it's really strange.
Speaking of levels, you know, ever since Blizzard starting, you know, doing leveling up past 100, it makes me a little bit concerned for the future. Like, how far will they go before they consider maybe doing a squitch like they do with stats?
Anywhere.
You know, every expansion.
They've already talked about it. Actually, someone asked in at BlizzCon about that. They said they're really looking at doing a level squish just to make things more reasonable, but they don't know how people are going to respond to it.
Well, I'm not gonna hold my breath for perfection, though I imagine it'll, you know, more likely it will be a trial and error thing when they first try to apply a solution.
Nah, Blizzard would be very careful with it. I'm willing to see a level squish, like have classic be like with the first 30 levels, just to get people close to, and then
That sounds reasonable.
You would expect to see Burning Crusade. Actually, what they would probably do is they'll probably do what would make sense as just the best stat squish to me is get vanilla content, maybe 1 through 40, and then do 20 level and then do the next 20 levels in just the current expansion. So like every expansion be scaling between on the next 10 levels. I mean, on the next 20 levels. So like you can skip Burning Crusade, you can go to any expansion you want, and it'd be like max level for you.
Huh.
I mean, this is one idea. I'm sure those problems with it.
Yeah, there is problems with it. For example, chronologic. First thing that popped into.
Yeah. I mean, there's still the issues. What happens when they release a new expansion, though?
It's lost its way.
What's going on?
The Kodo.
Oh, the lost Kodo. Yeah.
It needs the Ungandan.
See, I think I'm looking for an elite that patrols around here.
Hmm.
And I think I've seen it in the past. I'm just having to have to find it again.
Do you know what it looks like or what it's called?
It's a
Or
it's a centaur.
oh, okay. I'd look around maybe camps or something.
No, it
They'll hide.
patrols. I think it patrols in between the camps.
For me, when it comes to using the hotkeys and, you know, the what is it called again? Hot bars or
Action bars.
action bars. I like to try to keep my mouse close to the action bars and use a working combination between using, you know, the hotkeys and my clicking mouse.
Yeah, probably use blowing a more bigger cooldowns on your action bar.
Right, like things that I want to, you know, get done immediately, you know, things that I need to click right away, I'll put on my hotkeys. And then stuff that you know, I don't use a whole lot but are still important, you know, I'll put on the action bars above the hotkeys and make sure my mouse is close to them when I need them. For me, for example, it's always ever since Aspect of the Turtle was introduced or reintroduced, whatever you want to call it. I had kind of a little tug of war with myself whether I should, you know, put, you know, Aspect of the Turtle on the hotkeys or Feign Death on the hotkeys.
I would keep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Right now I have Feign Death on the hotkeys and Aspect of the Turtle right above that.
on the action ball.
Yeah. So they're really close to. But yeah, usually I'll put my life saving my life saving spells right above, you know, my last keybinds far on the right. Or just, you know, spells that will give me a boost, a temporary boost, I'll put it near to the far right. Did you find that rare?
Not yet. He's actually patrols with the pack too, so it's gonna be a difficult goal.
That reminds me, remember how I mentioned World of Warcraft, Traveler, the book novel?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the book it also mentioned briefly, you know, these centaur people. What are they called in the game? Just centaur
These
or
people, though, the cold call.
as a tribe or as their race?
Tribe.
Okay. Well, either way, I remember him describing, you know, just briefly these people, and apparently they're not as clumsy as they might look. They're actually very self-aware when it comes to, you know, moving around. Like you'd be surprised they, you know, aware if somebody's behind them. They won't bump into them. They're pretty conscious of, you know, their size and everything, if that makes sense.
That makes sense. I think with Mythbusters actually did a what you call it, a a myth on, you know, the whole bull in the china shop, and they was surprised like how much the bull was actually avoiding bumping into stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that on Mythbusters. It was so cool. Just because they're big doesn't mean they're clumsy, necessarily. Not always. And that reminds me, it also mentioned of a what's it? A small trading post, like a port that is uncharted on the map, but locals or people that have been there, only people that have been there and would know about it. And forgot what it's called, but it's somewhere here in the Eastern Kingdoms along the coast, maybe. No, it's probably on Kalimdor somewhere. But either way, it described it. There were a bunch of Quillbor, these centaur people, and Tauren. Yeah, it's probably Kalimdor, for sure. And, it was describing the people, though. There were goblins, and there was an elf there. I think a blood elf? Yeah. And it was interesting how, they go about commerce. Like, they don't physically trade, make trades at the spot. They nearly,
I'm out of range.
Discuss the trade there and then have it arranged afterward.
Yeah, makes sense. Sounds like, yeah. Like it's just a meeting place.
Yeah. It was pretty nice, and apparently, Knoll jerky and Quillbor jerky thing that a lot of people in that area like.
Yeah.
I mean, it would make sense. And then, not a lot of people talk about it, but cannibalism really is a thing in the Horde side. It's just people don't really acknowledge it out loud. And it's quietly accepted.
Yeah.
Though, I imagine, not within the same race, but, between the different beast races. For example, a Tauren might enjoy Quillbor jerky or Knoll jerky, but I doubt he would be super keen about eating Tauren jerky. And, vice versa with the other races. Something like that. I don't know, it depends.
Yeah.
And then it was pretty funny in this one part. There were these assassins that were, hired by this one guy who has this agenda against... Oh, I won't spoil anything about the plot. But there was a Forsaken assassin, a troll. A troll with a pet scorpion. She was, a sand troll, clearly. And there was also an ogre. And they were all talking about how they wanted to, cook this kid, the main character, when they catch him and kill him or whatever.
Talking about Enwin?
Yeah. And it turns out, the ogre in particular likes their meat. They like it bloody.
I need to target.
Yeah, ogres are really big about eating people.
Yeah, and I remember the troll was like, "You both are crazy. That kid's way too small to make, a meal like that. It's better to make him into jerky." Pretty funny.
Was the Ogo Cho'Gall?
Huh?
Was the Ogo Cho'Gall?
No. It was just, it was just an ogre, not a, there's no main, I know in the next book, Anduin, or what's his name? The kid, he's going to meet, Malfurion. But most of the characters you meet are not characters that are important, or they're not important icons of World of Warcraft, if that makes sense.
It's just more like stuff going on in the background.
Yeah, it gets more in depth with the cultures that the boy comes across, and that's what I like about it.
I
can't wait. Speaking of which, I can't wait to read the second book.
I've been
It's gonna get into gadgets. And there better be freaking goblins, I swear. And more interactions with them. But anyway, sorry about that. So what are you doing at the moment? Questing...
Yeah, I'm trying to find this quest. This guy. I'm trying to do my quest right now.
So what does it say? Travel to the
Inventory is
Stagmare
full.
Oasis to me?
Yeah, stagnant oasis.
So, it looks like the oasis is north from where you are, I think.
Just a little bit, but
Maybe they despawned, or I don't know.
it's to the southeast, and it attacks until near the command tent. It changes, but you can kill enough. Okay, so we have to kill people near the command tent. I think I have an idea what the command tent is. I have to get back to it. So it's not an elite that I'm looking for.
An elite, huh?
I don't think it's going to be an elite.
You think maybe it has a very long, respawn time?
No, so this one, it triggers off of killing things in the area. You don't get too many quests like this, but they did exist in Classic. So, holy crap. So I'm gonna run and kill things. I don't really want to bother killing.
So, in other words, you're trying to, get it to come out by...
Yeah, you won't spawn unless I kill enough of things.
I see. That's interesting. Kind of like, reminds me of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, when if you killed enough Skulltula kids or something, a big one will come out.
I'm not... Oh, you talking about like the bones in Hyrule Field?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought the big ones just spawned randomly.
Nope. You gotta keep killing them, and then eventually the big one will come out.
I think over here is the command tent.
I think it's also the same with the crows in, what's it, Lon Lon Ranch. Yeah.
In the cuckoos?
No, not the cuckoos. There's crows at Lon Lon Ranch. You know, black crows, caw-caw. And, if you kill enough, a big one will spawn.
Is that an Ocarina of Time?
Yes.
Wonder why I've never heard about that.
I could be wrong because it's been a very long time, but I'm pretty sure I have a memory of seeing that happen and, you know, witnessing that for myself and watching my brother do it and then me doing that.
Alright, I
I'm
got
pretty sure
the
it's
guy to
Ocarina
spawn.
of Time. You know, now that I think about it, I have no clue if that still happens in the 3DS remake. I just know it happened in the 64 version of it. I'd have to look into that later on. But yeah, sorry, getting off topic again.
No, it's okay. No, I mean, yeah, I just never tested it myself. Like, I didn't know about it. I noticed, I don't know, I never noticed even seeing, dang it. I just hate having to bother killing these things. Slow me down.
It looks like 3 people are watching your stream at the moment. You know, including myself.
Yeah.
That's cool. You know, I'm gonna go to Wowhead and see what I can find or dig up on elites in the Barrens.
Oh no, I already killed it. I got it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, he wasn't an elite.
Oh,
I know there's an elite that patrols around here, so I thought it might have been him.
oh. I must have missed it. Clearly I missed it. Or didn't notice.
Yeah.
I remember when I was playing on your first stream, and they mentioned, you know, top intelligent raptors. It reminded me of, you know, the current quest line, you know, side quest line that you can do in the, you know, the modern Worldcraft game. You know what I'm saying?
In Cataclysm, you mean? Cataclysm content?
Yeah. Like, but I think they're only in the what's it? They're along the way towards Ratchet. Man, it's been forever.
Yeah, yet. Well, in this game, they tell you, yeah, they stole the sail ball. It's really strange.
Yeah, and I was like, huh, that sounds a lot like that quest that I once or twice did back in so and so.
Well, a lot of the quests in Cataclysm are really based upon the quests in vanilla. A lot of them all.
Oh, by the way, you know that one orc's wife? That
Mancrick's
yeah.
wife?
Is he in Classic?
Yep, and I've already found her.
And she's dead.
Yeah, in Cataclysm she gets a name, but in vanilla it's just Mancrick's wife, and it's when you get to the body when you see the body, it's like, oh look, a dead orc. You click on it, it's like, oh look, she's dead, and it just says dead orc. Oh look, another quest. As if who the heck challenged me to a duel? Ah, it's duel time.
I can't attack that.
I also realized that the ogres in what's it called? I want to say Tanaris, the jungle place with Dire Mall. What's the name of that zone again? The one with Dire Mall. If I'm remembering the name correctly. But anyway, I remember, you know, reading about them in, you know, the novel The Traveler, and they're a little xenophobic, if that's the word. You know, they
The
go
Zandalari in Stranglethorn Vale.
I was talking about the ogres in Dire Mall.
Oh,
but yeah, Zandalari.
I just call them the Dire Mall ogres.
Yeah, the Zandalari up until now have definitely been a xenophobic group. And I think they're getting used to change, hopefully. But anyway, yeah. It was just making me think, you know, the ogres in Dire Mall, they have a lot of traditions that mostly only apply, if not only to apply to ogres. And slavery is not above them. But apparently, the Zandalari, they believe themselves above slavery. For to them, to own a slave is considered weakness, and they believe in being self-sufficient and stuff like that. You know, they pride themselves of being strong people. And I think that's a nice way of looking at it. You know, so
I can't drink
but yeah.
anymore yet.
So yeah, I'm glad the Zandalari support the idea of no slaves. You PvPing with somebody?
Yeah, Cocky Warlock challenged me to a duel.
And you won? Just barely. What did you say? Hate dueling warlocks? Never
Yeah,
do it.
hate dueling Warlocks. Warlocks like the worst people to duel.
You're far better than paladins. Something something.
Yeah, hate dueling Warlocks. Hate dueling Warlocks. Hate dueling Warlocks so much.
What do you
It was like,
need?
oh, Warlock's challenging to duel. Well, looks like he's baking a humble pie. You accept that duel, you're gonna eat that humble pie. Do not duel Warlocks. Do not duel Rogues. I mean, if you're a prop paladin, yeah, duel Rogues is hilarious. They don't know what they're walking into.
What did they say? The last thing?
Oh,
Maybe not likely?
it said not likely.
I remember learning the hard way. Never duel a priest. Especially if you're a Death Knight.
No, Death Knight and Priest is a pretty fair matchup, but Warlock's one-on-one is just not. It's not a good duel because they can just always fear you. Like, I don't know. I pulled the wall stomp on him to get the final kill, get the final hit on him.
The thing was, I had not
For the
nearly
Horde.
enough
Go,
DPS
go.
to, kill him. And he keeps healing
Well,
himself.
it was a holy
healing
priest.
himself, healing himself.
It's a holy priest. What you do is you have to wear down his health, and then you have to figure out how to get the
Strength.
how to swear him down. Like when his health is slow, you have to stun him. You have to strangulate
Right.
to make sure he can't cast.
Well, the main thing is I learned the hard way that priests are no joke in a PvP.
Well, no one should be taken lightly in PvP.
I mean, the thing was, this person took advantage of my naivety.
Who you be?
I was a Death Knight and, level 100 at the time, max level at the time. Decent okay armor. Decent eye level, maybe. And
Yeah.
they're level maybe 80, 70 or something like that. Or maybe 90. Somewhere where I thought, they were joking when they asked me to duel them. So I was like, okay.
They were higher level than you.
I
or you
felt
were higher
bad
level
for this
than them?
But yeah, they weren't even, level 100 or whatever. And they kicked my butt so hard. I mean, I was the fool. I was hoodwinked or whatever the word is.
They took you for a ride. Yes, they did. Yeah, this is the. I just found another quest. Another 2 quests in the Barrens after leveling up. Those I want to spend as much time as I can trying to finish all these quests, but those is way too many quests in the Barrens for just to do on the demo. I spent all my time streaming this one thing. I'm gonna have to, because I still want to do a druid, and to spend all my time in the Barrens on one character is way too much time. And yes, if I had Frost Shock, I would have destroyed that. I would have destroyed that that Warlock because she wouldn't be able to cut me around. Hence why you notice on the second duel I stuck to my ranged spells, just because she couldn't. I didn't have to chase her down with my melee, and I could hit her pretty reliably with my spells.
Either way, remember to be nice. Be polite. Remember your manners.
Oh no! This Warlock, the Warlock was looking for trouble. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. If a Warlock challenges you into a duel, they've already committed an act of toxicity, because Warlock's going to beat most people in a duel.
Oh.
Strength and honor.
Like, they don't need a duel to know that they're gonna beat you.
Well,
I
don't want to assume everyone, but yeah, I can see that happening.
Well, you should see back in Classic when Warlocks get to like level 50-ish, they get Death Coil, which is an instant cast terror effect, not a fear effect, a terror effect, and it's instant. So they essentially turn around and start, like, you think you have to jump on them? Nope. They hit you with that, they dot you up, and then they hit you with the fail, and then they kill you. You don't even get a chance to do anything.
Yikes.
Yeah, like, Warlocks, you do not, like, dueling Warlocks was just pointless.
And then, to top it off, they have a buddy to help. You know, in the form of a demon lackey.
Lush Water Oasis to the south.
Dabu.
Alright, now to the south, Lush Water Oasis, which I think is, well, the area around Wailing Caverns. So I will be trying to pick a couple more quests up, because those some quests just outside of Wailing Caverns to pick up. I don't know if they're completable though. We shall see. Because a lot of I have quests. Like, I have 2 quests with Soul Talon Mountains.
So now that I'm looking, does your demo have a time limit anywhere?
Not anymore. They lifted the time limit because they realized not as many people as they thought were going to be playing the classic demo a lot. But it did initially. It was just as a precaution. They said they might, at BlizzCon, they said they might lift the time limit, and looks like they did. They actually prepared a lot of space. Like, majority of people, like, playing the demo could actually fit on 2 sofas, but they weren't sure how many people were actually going to be on it. So they opened up like 10 sofas just for the classic demo, just in case they had a ton of people playing. So this is
right.
So this is Welling Lushwater Oasis, and if you get around to the front of this, you see that this is actually shaped like a skull. If you look at it from the front, and inside this eye, the eye socket, those some more quests I'm gonna try to get to. But I have to come around to the right side, to the correct side of this.
You know, now that you mention it, that's actually where you can find the quest line for pet battles these days.
Huh, that's interesting.
Yeah. In that eye socket specifically, with the little sleeping mat, maybe a cooking fire, something like it looks like somebody camped there or is camping there.
Yeah, well, those are small little group there of quest givers. I think the leather walking trainer is actually here too. This is where the leather walking trainer is in the Barrens. That I'm jealous of.
Oh hey, there's the summoning stone.
Yeah. You know, the funny thing is the summoning.
Thank goodness.
The summoning. Well, the thing is, the summoning stones didn't summon in Classic.
You're trying to find a way on top of it?
Yeah.
Good luck.
Looks like I got it. Now I just have to fall into the right. I just have to fall into the eye the correct way now.
Right.
Yeah, in Classic, the summoning stones didn't actually summon. What they did was, if you were in the appropriate level range for the dungeon, you clicked on the summoning stone. I mean, on the group finding stone. It was actually an early iteration of group find all.
What?
Yeah. So what it would do?
So it's like LFR point one.
Yeah. Essentially, none of these people are offering quests.
Hooray!
That's really strange. Usually,
Greetings.
Peace be with you.
There's an
The
elf.
winds guide you.
Elune be with you.
Probably a druid.
yeah, oh, I don't know. It doesn't really say.
How?
But I bet she's
Be
a
careful.
Well, the thing is, those supposed to be a quest giver here.
I guess they didn't prep that for the demo.
Well, it is. I mean, the quest is for the dungeon actually, so there's no reason to prep. Really, no reason to prep it if they're not gonna have dungeons in the demo.
Fair enough.
But it is interesting enough because I look at the quest I have, and I have 2 quests in Soul Talent Mountains, and those aren't in the demo. So
Now that I think about it, I wonder if these guys can still be found in the current
Ishnu Allah.
Warcraft game.
no, they moved out.
Oh, that's
Goddess
too bad.
watch over you.
Well met.
Looks like I need to level up my level walking.
May the eternal
I've
sunshine
been
expecting you.
How may I help?
So let's go and do that now.
Elune light your path.
I should have plenty of level to work with.
If there's one place that I really want to see in the demo, it would definitely be Okermar.
In the first video I did when I was exploring the Barrens just to find out as many of the quests I could, though you could see Okumar from the Barrens.
Well, I'd like to see the inside of it.
Yeah, you know how Okumar. Yeah, but you know how Okumar
Is it
has a back
closed off?
door.
Who?
You know how Okumar has a back door.
Yeah, I know it has at least 3 different ways to get inside.
Well, in vanilla was only 2, so through the back door was a direct connection to the Barrens. I mean, it was really out of the way, but you can get to the Barrens directly from Ogrimmar.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Greetings.
There's a bridge, isn't there? And it leads straight into the Valley of Spirits.
Yeah. And trust me, I tried going in, and it boots me back to Crossroads.
Aww. That's too bad. It would have been really cool to see Ogrimmar, before
Good luck,
Cataclysm.
friend.
But yeah, I
Greetings.
guess we'll see it when the game actually launches, when Classic launches.
Yeah.
I've been expecting you.
Like, from pictures I've seen, there was a lot less scorch marks and it looked a lot less like Arizona.
60, 70, 75.
Current Ogrimmar, it
Walk
reminds
with
me a
the
little bit
earth,
of
mother.
Arizona.
That's funny.
The dirt, because the color of the dirt and everything, it's really orangey red and stuff. And it wasn't until I saw, pictures of the pre-Cataclysm Ogrimmar that I realized, oh wow. Deathwing really did scorch the place up.
Yeah. Yeah. What's funny is, like, during Cataclysm itself, like the next expansion, they fixed up Stormwind and they fixed up Orgrimmar, but during the Cataclysm expansion, Stormwind in the cinematic where you see Deathwing kind of like land on the gates of Stormwind, you see bone marks where his claws were in the game from the cinematic.
Oh yeah, that's right. Back when the park was destroyed, right?
Yeah.
I think I vaguely remember seeing something reminiscent of claw marks. And I've also heard that in the role-playing server back in the day, before Cataclysm,
Hello.
the park was an excellent place to go and roleplay,
I'm
and
streaming.
a lot of people missed it.
Cover it. Oh, what is it?
I'm gonna go look up pictures of
What, Mama?
Stormwind Park pre-Cataclysm.
Eggs, bacon, and beans. Bacon and beans. I'll have to take a break and get to it soon. I might just put it in the fridge. Sorry about that. My mom was talking to me.
It's fine. Stormwind Park Vanilla.
Oh, the pork was nice. I liked it. Actually, wasn't Moonwell though.
That does look like a nice park. It even had, a night elf well
Till next we
there.
meet.
Yeah, Moonwell.
Huh. That's cool.
Welcome to the stream. Join me in voice chat if you want. Just link in the
Poor
Discord
park.
in the description.
I mean, the new park is quite nice, too.
What brings
Yeah.
I'm
you
not sure
here?
which one I like better.
I mean, they both had their charms.
If only they had more benches.
There was a fair amount of benches in vanilla.
Huh?
There was a fair amount of benches in vanilla.
Go in peace.
Feel free to browse.
But a lot of them are gone? No?
Now I'm not sure. I really haven't looked at it recently.
Oh,
May the stars guide you.
I'm looking at a picture of, the vanilla park, and I see a stone bench, night elf stone bench, and a few stool-like chairs, and a table.
There was also a tavern in the park too.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, Stormwind has a lot of taverns.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it definitely did.
I mean, there's already 2 of them in the Mage Quarter. And then... Man, makes me want to go look at all the taverns.
Hail.
I mean, most of them people don't really roleplay in.
70.
Mostly
We
it's
shall
either the
meet
Slaughtered
again.
Lamb or,
What brings you here?
the Blue Recluse. Those are the top ones. And they're both in the Mage Quarter.
Yeah.
And then, of course, people like to hang out on the grass or at the tables around that tower in the Mage Quarter. It's a nice spot to find roleplay and just do walk-ups.
Yeah.
And another popular spot to roleplay in Stormwind is the... what's it called? The Chapel Square? No,
Yeah.
what's it called again? The
I'm
one
not-
with the church? Or temple, or what I should call it, in the
Yeah.
orphanage?
Careful.
Yeah, just the Temple District probably, or Chapel District.
Yeah, people like to sit down
Ow.
on the stone benches around the fountain, or just chill along the steps of the temple church thing.
Winds
Or-
be at your
My
back.
goods
just,
are of the highest quality.
Do paladin or priest things in the temple itself. And pretend that they're praying to their, to the
Good
light or
luck,
something.
Ah,
Yeah.
I've been expecting
And
you.
sometimes I do notice that
Walk
there's
with the
shady
earth,
dealings
mother.
going on in the corners within the temple.
Yeah, I mean, people have fun with it. People will have fun with where they can.
And then, of course, there's that warlock den within the Slaughtered Lamb in the basement.
Yeah, of course. You gotta have the warlocks back there anyway.
Oh, and that crypt. There's also a crypt. You know, a catacomb or whatever.
Did you know about Cutthroat's Alley?
Cutthroat Valley?
Alley.
Cutthroat Alley. Which district is that?
It's on the outside of the Dwarven district.
Well met.
Hold on really quick. I'm trying to look at a map.
Go in peace.
It's a place you're not going to really notice.
Like, I know there's a bunch of alleys in Stormwind. Oh, is it the place where you buy that Alliance bike motorcycle?
Nope.
But close?
Those, as far as I can tell, only time you ever go into the area close to it is from a Halloween quest.
Wow.
I should have vended all these gloves I made before I jumped down. I had to climb back in and clear up my bag spots.
Wah, wah, wah. So, it's somewhere around the Dwarven district, you're saying?
Yeah,
or just outside of it?
Yeah, it's on the outside of the Dwarven district.
Like, along the canals, or...?
Along the canals.
Makes me want to go check it out and see for myself. I noticed there's plenty of alleyways, mostly in Old Town, I think, and Mage Quarter. Or at least the one in Mage Quarter are not as narrow.
Yeah.
Man, now I want to play World of Warcraft now. I mean, I may as well. By the way, where are you gonna go visit next? In the Barrens?
Camp Turok. Well, actually, I need to do some questing right here.
I thought there were no quests in the Wailing Cavern.
Well, I have a quest just outside of Wailing Caverns. That's why I'm here.
Okay.
That was actually a fair amount of silver I made selling out those gloves.
Goddess,
nice.
watch over you.
Is it true that back in vanilla, trying to earn enough money, you know, for a mount or say maybe a pet? Or no, wait a minute. Pets weren't introduced until Pandaria.
No, pets right? existed, but they took up an inventory slot if you want to keep them with you.
Oh. But yeah, I heard...
So did mounts.
I heard, you know, for example, one of the whelps, like a dark whelp or something, that was like 1,000 gold, and that was like blood money.
Oh, anything over 5 gold was a lot.
Really?
Yeah. Alright, does this guy need to kill here? I need to figure out where he is.
Sometimes I kinda wish that Blizzard didn't raise the gold cap. But, you know, I can see reasons why it would be a good thing. Kinda.
I have no idea where this guy's gonna be. I guess I just look for him around the around any tents, if I can find any tents.
Open it again. I want to read it.
See, Bloodmark is the leader of the Centaurs and Barrens. He is not fierce, brutal, cunning. Defeating him would disrupt the fierce of the culture of the cold cause. Greatly reduce the threat to us. So
he leads his people from the Lushwater Oasis to the south.
I was reading it. Let's kill him. Bring me said. So he's just around here someplace.
Yeah, south part of.
Oh, that looks like a command tent up there.
Go south, dude.
I
Go
am
south.
south. I already went south. This is south.
Well, go more south.
No, that looks like the command tents up here. So if he's here, that'd be where he
Well, it
is.
said south of this lush water oasis. This is only like the western part of it, the northern western part. You see the lake?
It's just okay. It's those apostrophe there, or there's a comma there. He leads his people from the Lushwater Oasis to the south. So, not from the south of Lushwater Oasis. You have to be very careful how you read these quests.
Right. From the lush water oasis, meaning they're going away from it. So south.
Oh, you're wrong.
Well, see if I'm wrong. He's here?
I mean, this looks like a command area. Actually, it kind of doesn't. He's not here right now.
Go south.
I'm swinging south.
I swear, if he really is south, like I was saying, you owe me something.
You're lucky. Because that's not how the quest reads. He leads his people from the Lushwater Oasis, comma, to the south. So saying the Lushwater Oasis is to the south, because the quest giver is north of here.
Yeah, and basically. Oh. Okay.
There's an off chance he might actually just be other south of the Lushwater Oasis in these tents here, but I think that's more of a coincidence.
Well, all I do know is from the oasis. It means that he's near it, but not in it.
He's well, I don't know. These quests are not always precise. I mean, you could try to look it up. I mean, not the easiest. These quests are not the easiest to find people. I mean, not the easiest to. Holy crap! What the hell hit me? It's in the terrain. It's in the terrain. There's a raptor in the terrain that aggroed to me.
A what?
A raptor stuck in the terrain that aggroed to me.
Oh dear. Is it here?
No, he's stuck in the mountain, the hill behind me. Alright, so this wasn't it. Okay, that looks like some big tents over there. Let's check that out. To me, that looks like a warlord's tent. Hi guys, welcome to the stream. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I am watching the chat,
and it's to
so just
the
let me know.
south, like I was saying. But the bet's not concluded yet.
Actually, it's to the southwest. If he's here, it's to the southwest. Southeast, I mean.
It's still south.
No, it's actually not south of the oasis, if he's here.
Southern.
Oh, oh, freak, that's him. He patrolled on me.
I can't drink anymore.
I think I technically won the bet.
Nope.
It is southish.
It's nope. Look at the map. He is definitely west.
That's south.
Take the invite. Take the invite. Looks like I'm not getting credit for that.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to walk all.
I mean, that's what dying. That's how dying walks.
Yep, but I've heard that the walking distance is a lot longer in comparison.
That was bad luck. Like, he freaking blindsided me while I was starting to pull something. Like, that was just really bad luck. Holy crap.
Yep. Like, kind of a little bit like dying to a T-Rex in
Angora Cradle.
Yeah, a little
That's exactly what it's like. Holy crap. That sucks. That sucks. But that's definitely to the west. I mean, to the east of.
southeast.
Oh.
Southeast.
You're lucky. You're lucky. It's coincidence. I still don't give it to you.
I'm so proud. Try to zoom the camera out if you can.
I think he's dead. I think that guy killed him, but didn't get crest. Yep, there he is. Didn't get credit for it.
Aww. Still, be cautious. Aww. Sad.
I'm gonna clear this area out because it seems like he. That sucked. That just sucked.
That's a really big tent. Would you say that's his tent?
Oh. Yeah.
The entrance of it is big.
This is why I came over here. And if he does, you know what? I want to say you're wrong because I was standing about right here. He came from my left. And the left,
which was
if he came from the left, that means he would have been coming from the east side of the he would be coming from the east side of it.
He came in from the oasis.
Yeah, the east side of the oasis.
That's not him, is it? Nope.
No. This is a quest. This is a chest here I want to open.
Hurrah.
Nothing useful now. Is that a... No, that's a standard file.
I will admit, I was only partially right, but not directly right. I mean, you're right, it is a coincidence. I wasn't wholly correct. I was only half correct.
Just right up here for me to respawn.
Because, yeah, okay. I'll be quiet.
Oh man, that wasn't fair. That was not fair. Holy crap. You freaking blindsided me.
That's why I like to try to make, the camera zoom out as much as I can. That way I can see what's behind me.
Well, right now this is as much as I can zoom out. You can't zoom out very much in Classic. You have to remember I'm also playing a Torn.
Yeah, right about there.
I'm also playing a Torn, which are very big, so even zooming out doesn't feel like you're zooming out very much.
Well, I think you could do more nowadays, but I especially
you can use a console command to zoom out more, but and those add-ons they'll let you zoom out more. But yeah, this is it for just straight up for pure vanilla Classic.
Oh, and I consider zooming out the camera during a raid especially important.
Yeah, it can be pretty useful then. Those times I zoom out, but usually I like to stay about this. I like to stay around. I like to stay in this range, usually.
Just so you know, your screen on my computer is a little bit blurry, so I may not be too much help in spotting.
Well, that could just be your resolution.
Yeah, like I was saying, most likely my computer. Oh wow, how did that is a very low resolution. That's a lot better. Yeah, it was definitely my computer.
Well, yeah, I mean, you change your resolution. I mean, you might start experiencing a little bit more lag.
Man, it still looks a little bit blurry.
Alright,
But I guess
things are starting to respawn.
But I guess it mostly just starts to blur a little bit when you move the camera. And when you're moving around, but hey, that's okay. Let's hope that your target isn't a patrolling type.
I think he is.
Maybe. Check if the corpse is still there.
Oh no, it would have already gone by now.
Okay, then we can assume at this point that he may respawn any moment now. And
well, it really depends. I mean, sometimes there's a long respawn rate. And the thing is that he had a couple of units with him too. So like,
yeah, I know.
Like he had 2 people with him, so I was like, no.
Yeah, I'd wait for backup.
Nah, I'm just gonna wait here till he respawns. Hi, welcome to the stream.
So
Glad
you
you're
don't
watching.
have any anything that could like CC?
All I have is that
Stomp? War Stomp?
no, I mean that's not very reliable.
Oh,
The Stoneclaw totem. Stoneclaw totem is all I have. And unfortunately that doesn't last very long.
Well, any extra seconds is, a welcome advantage.
This is about the classic demo. Why would Blizzard even give us Westfall? It's like, hey, we're just gonna do. I mean, I know why, because I had to get freaking Alliance in now. But like this, the Barrens has so much more content in it than Westfall.
That's kind of sad for the Lions.
Yeah.
And then it's like I high five a Horde member in the background.
Just trying to keep this area clear. But he should be respawn. He might be this might be towards the end of his patrol.
Zoom your thing out. Be careful.
No, I'm up on this hill. Nothing's gonna spawn up hill. Watch, he spawns right on me. That'd be hilarious.
That would suck if he happens to be on the other side of the oasis and somebody already kills him while you're waiting.
Yeah, but I'm assuming they didn't kill him before, so I mean I know that guy needed him for a quest. That's why he killed him. But I found him here before. He should be here again. Like this does look like a command tent, so even though like he may even just spawn here and maybe I just was unlucky. I'm gonna kill a little more trash. So yeah, that guy over here that maybe may actually still get the kill if he's looking for him. I'm still hoping to find a good staff.
There's a sword, but it looks like you can't equip it.
Nope, Shaman can't use swords.
It's too bad. Oh, and hey, there's that hunter from before, I think.
Yeah. If he's not going to skin it, I am.
Man, I miss Final Fantasy XIV.
Everything is respawned. Either he's at the end. This is he has a patrol, and this is towards the end of the patrol, or he's on a longer respawn timer. What is he? What is he? Freaking spending all day looking for a respawn. Where is he? Tempted to go back and thought about it.
I can't drink anymore yet.
Alright, well, looks like that troll got the pull on him. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna steal your kill." Stole my kill. I think it saved his life. I'm not going around that way. Yeah, he was definitely to the east.
Okay, so I was wrong.
Let's see, what's these? What if I go up the mountain? Maybe that's what the quest is. The quest is on top of the mountain. I haven't checked there yet. That's not how I'm going to get up. So what you doing?
Looking up stuff.
Let's see if I can get up this way. Looks like I can. Alright. So you're welcome to join me in voice chat. Link in the description for the Discord. Click on that and pop straight to the Discord. Hey, sometimes I seclude my nipples and pretend that wait, sometimes I seclude my nipples and pretend I am a T-Rex. I'm not sure what supergluing your nipples has to do with pretending you're a T-Rex, but you know, I guess T-Rexes don't have nipples, so I guess. I mean,
what brings you here?
I guess that might make sense. But hey, welcome to the stream. I head into that hut, that burrow over there. What is that? Can we get to that? I thought there was something up there to kill. It's huh. You're still watching the stream, right?
Huh?
You're still watching the stream, right?
Not really, but I do still have it on.
Oh, there's a spirit healer here. Never seen this before. I mean, she's guarding over a I guess a dead orc. I wonder what the story is behind this.
It looks like a Tauren burial style. Tauren like to cremate their allies.
Well, he's on an altar though, which is
Yeah.
This is really strange.
Yeah, it's kinda how the Tauren do it. They cremate them on top of, you know, some sort of altar or maybe a wooden table-like stand.
A funeral pile, essentially. Yeah, I mean the Greeks do that, and a few other cultures used to do that. India used to do it for a while.
Sug.
I got a ring. Nice. Now I must fight the counterattack. West of the crossroads.
Go forth to victory.
Look to the west. Hey, look, that was the counterattack.
I'm out of range.
Rethgar Descary. Regthar.
I kill you.
I need to place the banner someplace. Need to eat and drink. Let's see, intellect and just I'll take it right now.
Time to die.
Right.
Let's see.
Looks like they just keep respawning. So I need to take a step back and look. Did I get a ban? Did I get a banner in my inventory? That's the question. No, I didn't get a banner in my inventory. Where the hell am I going? What the hell am I doing?
I don't know.
Let me view my quest.
Maybe you just kind of went on autopilot.
Yeah.
Time to die.
Face. Oh, kill him until Leto pops up. Okay.
Time for killing.
So just kill them until they respawn. I mean, until Leto pops up. That's one of those quests again.
I need to get closer. die. For the Horde! Die. I need a target. Time to
maybe I'm in the wrong area. It looks like he did spawn, but I don't see him.
See who? You're next.
The target.
For the Horde!
Who you looking for?
There's a warlord.
Maybe that's him, the big dude?
Nah, it's not him.
Oh, maybe he's bigger?
It's
Or
too far
has
away.
more ornate stuff on him?
Oh, he sits to the west. So I'm gonna have to look at the west. Ah, there he is. He is surrounded by stuff.
Yeah, that would be dangerous to go up and try to kill him. Maybe you can draw him towards you?
Well, he's in the middle of a big pack. Okay, his might be my
For
chance.
the Horde!
Maybe kill him one by one, if you can. Or if you get lucky, some people might come up and try to help you. In a mutually beneficial truce.
These pack of defendos here might be able to, might get close enough to him that he aggro onto them, and then I'll pull him off of the pack of defendos.
Time for killing.
Alright, now I got him.
Die.
Pull all the cooldowns. I knew myself.
I can't drink anymore yet.
Holy crap. I'm dead.
Wah, 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 wah.
I mean, it's level 20 elites. It's not exactly a fair fight.
Oh dear. Well, it looks like you're level 19.
Yeah, level 19, yeah.
But, yeah, you're gonna have a hard time. Not gonna be easy. If you're lucky, maybe somebody will come up and...
What I think what I can do is I can tag him, and then hopefully I can get lucky and just like let the NPCs kill him.
Mm-hmm.
But at this point, I know where he is, so that's like half the battle in World of Warcraft, just knowing where to go to get your quest done. Then occasionally you get these elites and whatnot. This guy's is rough. Oh, I get a solid gold from this quest. A solid gold. There he is. Let's see. Let's see. Wait for the next wave of defenders to spawn.
Time to die. For the
Would you happen to
Horde!
know where to access the shopping cart on Steam? Can't seem to find it.
I'm not sure.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Good.
I'm gonna have to look at it. I usually find it pretty easily.
Maybe there's something wrong with my computer.
Like we've added items to the carts.
Yeah, I added something to the cart, and now I can't seem to find my cart to take a look at what I have.
Yeah.
So that can be dangerous.
Time for killing. For the Horde!
Freaky respawned on me.
Die.
Alright, well I'm in combat. Hopefully
Not enough mana.
I'm out of combat.
I've heard mixed messages about Black Desert Online.
Oh, and I got its attention. I got its attention.
Yikes. Good luck. I'd help if I could.
I'm gonna die.
Oh boy.
I don't think there's a way to do this by myself. Might have to get some help.
Like I said, I don't have the ticket.
Yeah, I have to get someone in chat, get someone's attention in chat. Because this shoot, like I see him, I just about got him by himself. But unfortunately, it ran out of things for him to kill instead of attacking me outright. I have no kiting abilities. That's my problem. If I could like frost shock him, I can frost shock him indefinitely until he dies. But they don't give you access to your class trainers in Classic. So even if I could have frost shock to be trained, I don't have access to a class trainer to train it.
Oh. Okay. Think I figured it out. So there was Zippo in my shopping cart to begin with. That's why I couldn't access it. Man, I feel dumb. Oh, you're a ghost now. Markmeyer. Hold on. Farnlair, the homeland of the, and all of a sudden I forgot the name of the place. The lizard people, I knew what they were called! Okay, there were the Khajiit, and then of course the orcs, and then the Bosmer, and then... Crap, why can't I remember the name of the lizard people all of a sudden?
Of what game?
Elder Scrolls.
I wouldn't be able to help you.
It's not Arakoa, it might start with an A. It's definitely not Slytherin.
Time for killing. For the Horde! I'm out of range.
Looks like I'll just have to wait for my Elder Scrolls to finish updating. There's a patch. Kind of a big patch, now that I look at it. I want to get a free Indra. How about that?
Killing. My mana is low.
Holy crap. I am out of everything. Yep, I'm dead.
Oh.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm dead.
Oh, okay.
The problem with the warlocks and priests, they get panicked, they just fear everything, and then that causes more problems most of the time. Bit of a problem with warlocks and priests. Especially, you know, if you force them to do a dungeon, it's like, holy crap, I have something attacking me. They fear it, and they fear it halfway across the dungeon, and they end up pulling everything else.
What was the question? I'm sorry.
Oh, just the issue with warlocks and priests. They like to fear things.
I see you seem to be dead.
Yeah, the warlock feared the target into other targets. Oh, there he is.
Hooray!
No, he despawned. Freaking. Ah, shoot.
Aww,
Couldn't get him by himself.
that sucks.
Loktar!
I...
Strength.
It's only at 10%. This makes me less sad.
Yeah, I'm gonna help this guy first, and then since he's on the same step, they'll put him on the same step.
It might be a while before this thing finishes downloading. Oh boy. Which reminds me, I haven't played Final Fantasy XIV in months, so I can't even imagine how long it would take.
Do you know where the centaurs come from?
Centaurs. Let me guess. Don't tell me. Okay, I don't. But I'm guessing they have something to do, or they might be affiliated with Malfurion.
Close. Kind of close.
Like his sensei specifically?
Closer.
Oh, is it that fat, ugly, big lady who's the daughter of the Earth Mother and, not Malfurion, Cenarius?
Not Cenarius, but another keeper of the grove. Okay, so you understand.
So
you know where they come from. In Desolus.
Is that where they come from?
Yep, that's where the race comes from.
The child of the Earth Mother and what's his name again? Cenarius? What was his name?
It's Romulus or something. I'm not sure. It's not Cenarius. 100% not Cenarius.
He has interesting tastes. I like Malfurion's voice. It's just just sounds so calm and, elderly, and at the same time, it's like he always talks that way, even when he's angry. It's you get what I mean?
No. Not really.
Like, you could be, like, punching him to death and he'd still have that calm, old-sounding voice.
I'm not sure about that.
I'm just thinking of a Carbot episode where Illidan gets out of his prison and goes to visit Malfurion only to find that he's dating the love of his life. And then, they kind of have a little fight, and Malfurion's like nature abhors the fell Illidan, or something like that in his voice while they're fighting.
Yeah.
And then he goes all the way to Icecrown to fight the Lich King, only to find Balmor? His name again?
Bolivia.
Bolivia. Yes. And then it just got awkward. Just seeing him there on fire on the Lich King's throne. All stuck. Like he's glued to that chair, which technically that wouldn't be far off, you know, because he's kind of frozen there. But
Yeah.
now that he's awake, I wonder if he's still frozen on that throne.
I don't know.
I think you get to visit him on his throne as a Death Knight during the Death Knight class campaign.
I think so.
I can't remember if he was still frozen or not. I don't think he was, but he was still sitting as if he was in a coma, but he was still talking or... I mean, that says a lot, that he would allow you to see him in his vulnerable state.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm doing a lot of some group management stuff.
It's fine. Do what you do. Just wish this patch would go a little bit faster. Maybe this is why I ended up not playing Skyrim the last time I tried logging in. I just got bored of waiting. No. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, he's still here, yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna go check GeForce Experience just in case. Oh, I just read that, the homeland of Argonians, that's what the Argonians, is out. There's DLC for it to visit their swampy homelands of something Mire. I want to say Dark Mire, but that probably isn't. Most likely isn't. I think it started with an M.
No clue.
Okay. You don't play Elder Scrolls?
Not really.
Okay.
No, not really. I don't have a lot of time to play too many games, so I had to stick to a few.
Fair enough. I remember you telling me that.
And the games I play tend to be pretty intensive, so I can't.
Right. I understand.
Yeah.
So what are you up to now?
Well, I'm trying to get the guy who needs the quest back over here. And I pulled it.
I need to get closer.
Alright. So, looks like that guy's out. Why does it feel like everyone runs faster than me?
Maybe it's just the animation. Tauren do look like they have a slower run. I mean, they look like they're
yeah,
running slower.
because they're taller, but it's a case of like people always ahead of me.
Mm.
Maybe because I stop and skin things. That's probably it.
Likely. A likely hypothesis.
If I can find a two-headed staff, that'd be great. And drop this shield and just use stronger hits. But I've yet to find a quest that rewards a staff or something like that.
I don't have a target. Time to die. Ah! It's too far away.
Any clue what delayed launcher is for on a computer?
I have no idea.
I kill you. Time for killing. For the Horde! Time to die. Time for killing. I need to target something first. I need to get closer. Time to die. Lord! Die. Time for killing. I'm out of range. Time for killing. I kill you. For the Horde! Ah! Time to die. It's too far away. can't drink anymore yet. For the Horde!
Oh, we finally got the quest done.
Strength and honor. For the Horde, what do you need?
Alright, huh. Okay. That was a lot of stuff, it looks like. I'm gonna take care of some stuff to the north.
Okay.
There's a cave with a tiger in it. Maybe you know the cave?
Let me go see. Do apologize, I accidentally closed the window for the live stream. And it's like, meh. This patch is taking forever. It's only at 12% now. It was at 10% like what feels like 15 minutes ago.
So looking for a giant Kodo bones north of the crossroads. Northeast of the crossroads.
A giant what?
Giant Kodo bones northeast of the crossroads.
Like the dead bones of an animal? Giant thing?
Kodo.
Oh, like the bones of a Kodo somewhere in the Barrens? Vaguely, I'm not sure if I've seen something like that in the Barrens ever, though I might have, but maybe that's a false memory. I'll go check.
I mean, there's a lot of places in the Barrens with those Kodo bones. But this is going to be north of the crossroads, northeast of the crossroads.
Northeast of the crossroads. I think I remember doing a quest where you were to find this Kodo, you know, for this caravan because it got lost during an attack by, I think, Quilboar.
Yeah, it's not gonna be
So, look for a place between Ogrimmar and the crossroads. Or at least that's what I know of. At least that's what I know of in the Kata version of it.
Yeah,
so I don't know if that applies.
It's not the same quest.
Okay, so why are you looking for a dead Kodo or something? Or the bones of?
Because that's where the That's where the tiger hides. The lion hides that I need to kill.
So what's your quest? Disrupt the
Ichi
attacks?
Yaki.
Disrupt the attacks. Razor
No,
Mane.
that's not it. It's this one in the
Ekiyaki.
yeah.
Give cat's eye emerald. One of the bring hide to white mist. A torn tongue is the king of the savannah cats. He hunts such stealth. They say he's like a thin white mist on the earth, and he kills so fast his prey have no time for him. Torn say is both mercy and death. You will learn if that's true. For I now set you on a path to hunt. Ayaki, can you scroll down?
Already did.
You just did. Or, yeah. And there's a map. Can you bring back the quest again?
Yep.
Thank you. His lair is northeast of the crossroad, among the bones of giant Kodo. Go, blow this horn when you reach his lair. Okay, so, northeast of the crossroad. Yeah, let's see, can you look at the map again, please?
Just a second. I'm following this kid. I feel like I feel like I triggered something when I walked up on him.
Oh, that's just that guy's daughter. I don't think she's relevant to your quest.
Well, not
Can
to
you look
this
at the map
quest.
really
I
quick?
was thinking maybe she was running off and she was going to trigger a quest.
In the Kata version, she basically asked her papa if she can go and collect pebbles to make a bracelet or a necklace or something. I thought it was adorable.
That looks like some bones up there.
Oh dear. Appears to be a lag.
I need to get closer.
Why are you on the north? I mean, what did it say? Northwest or north?
Northeast.
Oh, there's some bones. Yeah, I think you found it.
Maybe. I mean, that doesn't look like Kodo bone right there.
Those are definitely Kodo bones. So blow your horn.
Kodos don't have horns on the side of their head.
Oh. Huh. Well, blow the horn anyway, just in case.
I will, since I clear the area.
Yeah, these are weird bones. And way too big to be Kodo.
Or is it giant Kodo bones?
Maybe they're prehistoric? Or I don't know.
They could be, I mean, it could be dragon bones. I mean, but I didn't know those dragon bones in Barrens. Holy crap, the respawn rate.
Wow. Did you blow your horn yet?
No, I was about to, but it has on the respawn on me.
Oh, I see.
Yep, that's it.
I'm out of range.
Yay! The patch suddenly, progressed a lot. It's at 63%.
I don't have a target.
He lost his horn.
Apparently, when he killed, apparently he just got very unlucky. Like it took away.
Try targeting him.
No. I mean, it's not letting me share the quest, because it does require the horn.
You sure he doesn't have to be in your party?
He was in the party. He just left the group. So something strange happened. He'll have to go back and pick up the quest again.
That sucks.
What do you need?
Alright, well, there's some Quibble over here I need to kill, so I'm gonna go kill them on the way back to the crossroads. It's very important in Classic that you try to do as many quests as you can, because it's a lot of run time, especially in the Barrens. Holy crap, is this place huge.
It is. And even more huge without a mount.
It is literally 1/6 the size of Kalendor.
I'll be right back.
So cool news, guys. Today I found a guy I used to play Counter-Strike 1.6 with like 15 years ago. And I'm really excited because I lost track of him, unfortunately. But I'm glad to, have reconnected with this fella, and fella, I think. And be able to play with them again. So I'm excited. Wasn't the blue ball here? Maybe it's this area, this side of the mountain that has the blue ball I need. Let me go ahead and send this guy an invite. Yeah. That's right, take the random invite. Always take the random invite. That's a rough patrol.
I need to target something first.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey, welcome back.
Yay. Do I sound quiet?
No?
Okay, good. Did that unlucky guy, get his quest?
Probably.
Okay. That's nice.
It's too far away.
Yay! The patch is complete. Now I can play!
I need a target.
So how long are you planning to play your demo?
I do want to try to finish all the quests that I've been getting. It's taking some time.
Okay.
I'm out of range.
Because Barrens is huge. But then I'm gonna... Once I get done tomorrow before wall. I mean, I'll be done with the Barrens faster than that.
I don't have a target. I need a target. I need to get closer.
Starting to rain right now. I'm gonna have to watch out
If
for
I remember
leaks.
right, I'm a Bosmer in Elder Scrolls Online, or my main one. My main character is a Bosmer,
Alright.
aka a Wood Elf. If that's the right word for it, I'm pretty sure it is. You know, like Sindore, Blood
Yeah.
Elf. A reward, huh?
Send them the invite. Let's see. So his name was Dawn. And it looks like someone needs an upgrade so they can invite more people. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so if you want to join the group, just, yeah, if you want to join the group, the group's in the description. You can join the Discord, or you can join the BattleNet group. Over 140 players already. I'm gonna go turn in these quests and see what happens. I should be able to see if the auto run. So now he knows.
Greetings.
Get the quest. Alright, I'm gonna drop the group. Deepens. Now you must defeat your prey and then find your way back to its lair. Hunt the sister up to south as many south of the 7 minutes show though. Okay, let's go. It looks like I'm probably going back to the undergrounds. Lovely. An area I already have experience in. I didn't really want to deal with.
Brawlhalla. Blood and thunder.
Dang it.
Dabu.
The disruption is sound of the I mean, it's been trying to look rebels when it goes to he is seen northeast of hill, south of the door. He must die. Well, I mean, at least it's an upgrade.
Go forth
I
to
get something for
victory.
request. Alright, back to the quirball. Lovely. Be right back. I gotta take care of something. No. No, I didn't want that to happen. Didn't want that to happen at all. No. My Lego tower fell down. Tower of boxes of Legos. Ah. Be right back, guys. And I'm back. Oh, man, that sucked. Did not like that happening at all. Ugh. Let's get this. Get myself situated. Back to the quill ball because I forgot something. Hopefully it's a small quest. Use like 50 silver for it. Let's get some leather. So you're playing Elder Scrolls Online, you say?
Yeah, Elder Scrolls.
Alright. Find the crossbow supply. Sorry. So what supplies you can probably find them. Got their camps, we're all getting put off their dishonorable act. Will be in your debts. So that's a camp there, so let's go ahead and check that out.
I don't have a target.
See any supplies here? No supplies here.
I need to target something first.
Bananas.
I don't have a target.
I'm still here.
Okay. It's just checking.
I can't attack
Yeah.
that target.
Just trying to find the missing supplies.
Okay.
I need a target.
Probably over around the corner here.
I'm out of range.
What did you say?
Probably around the corner here is where we're gonna find the supplies.
Okay.
At least I hope so. Yep, there it is. Oh, let's barrel the mill. Don't know, this will be it.
I need to get closer.
Striking at this duo, man, so
It's too far away.
that looks like it is. Like that could be it over there.
I need to target something first. I need to get closer. It's too far away.
Supplies. Don't know if I need the gems for anything. Probably back here, I bet.
I'm out of range. More mana.
Let's go Screech y'all. Oh man.
Welcome back? Or
No, I've always been here. I'm just trying to figure out what this guy is, and I'm having a problem trying to locate this guy for the quest. I am getting ready to give up and just try to look it up.
okay.
Because I figured we would have found him by now. Nope, that's not it either. Alright. What's the name of the quest? The disruption ends. Yeah, so I think I had to look it up. We're looking good. Alright, so we're looking pretty good. Alright, let me go ahead and toss him an invite. Alright. Nice. Junior. Sorry, got plenty of invites. Let me go ahead and close the window. Just have to deal with that. A lot of running around back and forth here. A lot of running around. So hopefully this is the last quest we need on this chain. Hopefully the supplies for Crossroads. I didn't. There was not another step to send me back out here. Hopefully, because I don't want to deal with that. At this point, I can auto-run, and that's nice. Means I got my hands free again. Alright. Spoke road. Can I skin it? Yeah, he skinned it. Let's see.
Sug.
I get my upgrade.
Go with honor.
Alright. I'm actually gonna go ahead. I'm actually gonna go ahead and take a break and eat, and I'll be back in about 20
Hello.
minutes.
I'm back. You're taking a break?
Yeah. We'll take a break and
Okay.
eat lunch, and then I'll be back in like 30 minutes or so.
Okay.